SAVVY is the leading women's magazine now in India. It beats all the other magazines because we treat women not just as objects, but their real stories, their life, whatever they talk about, their objectives, their career. We avoid any kind of sensationalism or mongering. And every page of I Believe is checked and signed by the person who's on the cover. So you know how authentic and credible it is.
I think SAVVY is a very woman-oriented magazine, and it covers a lot of aspects, and that's why I like SAVVY.
I think one of the reasons why I personally like SAVVY is I've grown up reading a lot of SAVVY stories, and I think most of the women who featured on the I Believe are also women who've come out of life's challenges in a very strong way.
I have two heroes at home, superheroes. Ritik, who's a superhero, who's a real hero. And my daughter is a real hero.
People. I'm very proud to have been on SAVVY. I'm still recognized by many people all around India as being the cover girl of SAVVY. And I have to thank you for that.
SAVVY. I think it's a brilliant magazine for the fact that it started when it did, 30 years ago. Pathbreakers, dealing with issues which nobody really touched then. We're all in the media, so we know. But that's the SAVVY of Mr. Narendra. He just knew what to do when. But having said that, I also know that there was a lot of heart in it. And that is one reason why I do like SAVVY. I think it has gumption, it has guts. It was a mirror to women and women's issues at that time. So when it started off with women speaking their heart out, and I Believe particularly, which is a fantastic section, it was reflective of the times when they talked about pain and anger and angst and men who let them down and all sorts of things. But slowly it has evolved, and today they are also talking to women who are empowered, who are bold, who are confident, positive, and inspirations to others.
बहुत कम लोग होते हैं जो वो करते हैं जो करना चाहते हैं और उसमें पैसे भी कमाते हैं. So it's great, it's very fulfilling to be here. And I think in your growing years, the first thing when you start feeling a woman, I had this magazine in my hand which is SAVVY. And the first thing that caught my attention was I Believe. And I thought it is not just, I read this one article, and I thought it's not just about strong women, it's about real women. It's about women who faced life, faced situations with strength, and they've accepted it and given it a turn. So they were really very, very inspiring stories, and it's great to be a part amongst all these very inspiring women sitting right here in front of me. And so when I was featured in I Believe, it again was yet again a dream come true for me. And I hope someday you can do so much in life, and I create this record of probably being, repeated in I Believe again.
According to me, SAVVY is the first magazine which has really given that recognition to a woman of substance, not just glamour and beauty. They have recognized a woman achiever in the true sense that a woman has to be savvy in every field of her life, whether it is physical glamour is just one aspect of it. It's in her home, it is in her workplace, it is in her relationships, in how she brings up her family, and how she, I think, achieves success as an overall successful person. It gives you a complete reading, it gives you inspiration, it gives you a lot of strength, and I really like the I Believe and all the various stories which they carry.
SAVVY is a magazine with which I have grown because I somehow felt that SAVVY tells you all about womanhood. It's the spirit of saying to fight, to conquer. SAVVY has always tried to be an inspiration for all the women. And also it is something which is real. There's nothing artificial about SAVVY. It tries to portray women what it is, women the giver, the women the maker, and it connects women all over, not only emotionally, but also it tries to project that women have a mind of their own, and ultimately it is the mind which takes you forward. I would like to congratulate SAVVY for the commendable job it has done towards promoting women and making women aware that they can also fight in this man's world and make a place for themselves.
I love SAVVY because I think it has a very good blend of inspiring stories and cookery and various other basically motivation things for women. So I think it's a real good magazine.
I like SAVVY because it gives an identity to a woman of what she should be. और अगर कभी आप कहीं खो गए हैं, you know, if you're lost in your own problems in your life, which happens very often and we don't realize it. And there are magazines like SAVVY which put the perspective clear. If you're lost, you know where to find the way. If you're doing well, you can go further. So always keep pushing the barriers and live like a SAVVY woman.
So congratulations to SAVVY on the launch of their collector's edition, and Andrea's a beautiful, beautiful editor, and she really reflects the spirit of the magazine for inspiring women to go the extra mile and achieve really what they can really do.
And congratulations to the whole SAVVY team of lovely women we've enjoyed working with over the years.
I've had the longest association with SAVVY and society. I remember when I was 18 years old and I started my career in fashion, the first interview I ever gave was to SAVVY and society. So I think it's a long innings. Everyone respects Nari Hira, and that's why we're all here.
Being on the SAVVY cover actually means the world to me. Because not because just it's a magazine that's one of the best sellers in our whole country, but you know, it also has a personal touch, because there was a point of time when I had actually hit rock bottom and I did not find a way how to get up, but there was always this will, there was always this power which made me stand up, and SAVVY actually recognized that. SAVVY heard me when nobody wanted to. Everybody wanted to judge me, but nobody wanted to hear my side of the story. But you know, SAVVY was my voice, and after that interview, I had people walk up to me and say that, you know, Dimpy, we salute you for your courage, we salute you for what you've been through, we salute you for who you are. And that's all I wanted ever. I think I will forever owe SAVVY a lifetime of gratitude.
Why I like SAVVY? Because it's scandalous, it's gossipy, it writes about beautiful women and all about their nefarious lives. And I'm dying to read every issue so that I can read my column as well.
I love SAVVY because I think it's a great representation of what the quintessential Indian woman is. I like the fact that it doesn't give you a slice of the Indian woman's life. It gives you every facet, whether it's the rapids, the triumphs and troughs, whether it's the glamour quotient, whether it's the health. I also am proud of SAVVY because it's an Indian brand. I'm personally proud of SAVVY, and I think I Believe sets the tone of what the magazine stands for, the gravitas, the seriousness, not the fluff. It doesn't address just the crust, but it goes deeper into a woman's life.
What does SAVVY mean? SAVVY just means smart, it means intelligent, it means being able to stand on your own feet, it means able to overcome whatever obstacles life might throw in its way. And that's why SAVVY magazine is the magazine for any woman who is able to overcome all the obstacles that are in the way of anything that's thrown in her path. If she can overcome it, she's SAVVY.
SAVVY is I like SAVVY because it's a bold and beautiful approach. and clear thoughts, and always coming out with beautiful stories.
I think I owe partly my success to SAVVY. And I feel like a rock star being invited here and being part of the SAVVY. And I think SAVVY owes a lot to Andrea for picking up all the women who made it in this country. And I think we all women owe it to SAVVY. So all the women out there who want to make it big, be part of SAVVY, man.
I like SAVVY because it's by the women, for the women, and I think this is one women's magazine I have known for years now. I think from the time I stepped in Mumbai, I knew about this magazine because I'm a Magna protege, and I really wish SAVVY and its entire team, Mr. Hira, all the best, that they complete another 22 years, 50 years, and more than that. And women power, always there.
Many years back, when I was going through a lot of turmoil in my life, SAVVY wrote about me, and it just helped me to purge everything out of my system. And today, everything is all fine. I mean, my struggles are over. My children are grown up, and it's just wonderful. And I think the stories that SAVVY brings across of all the women and their struggles and their passion, I mean, it's just, it's commendable that they've been doing this for so many years.